I want you to imagine the worst person your mind is capable of imagining. Close your eyes and let your mind drift to a dark place. It's a cold place where everything is quiet, in some distant corner of the universe. Everything dies there. There is no oxygen, no light, and most importantly, no hope. Now imagine what could survive in that environment. Imagine a reptilian soul, perhaps an incubus or succubus who survives by making love to a dying star. It is a creature that's evil for evil's sake, living in the darkness, the only creature aware of its own wickedness. I have seen this creature. I saw it clinging to my blind father. My poor unseeing father's sledding, Bianchi, has been living in the dark for days. He's been traversing the void. He might as well be alone in some distant galaxy where reptilian hunters prey on helpless wanderers. It is cold, and he is alone. He needs me now more than ever. But I know the name of the reptile who's hunting my father. His identity is no secret. Because unlike my father, I can see in the dark. My vision has traveled billions of miles to a place where light and oxygen are afterthoughts, and my awareness has settled upon this lonely monster at the corner of existence. His name is Giovanni. Also, I'm really looking forward to the holiday party. I hope they have crepes. The kind with the sprinkles. That would be delightful.
It is Walsh, it is Walsh, oh yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's Holiday Havok. This is, every title is on the line. This is happening literally a year to the day since the last time we did this.
Check this out, Walsh. I got the old poster. Look at that, 1 year ago. Dude, so much has changed. So much has stayed the same. Look at Ichabod wearing like challenging everyone to say Merry Christmas. Like it's that big deal. Merry Christmas. Boxing Bianchi was a world title challenger.
He was headlining one of our biggest shows of the year.
This Christmas is a wet Christmas.
This
was more traditional snowy Christmas.
It's really, even though it was Ichabod and he's a scumbag and all that, was it more innocent times back then? Like, it feels like it was more innocent.
Man.
There was less. Nobody had died yet. Nobody had died.
We were still 2 months away from Alex Thompson dying. Then again, was it innocent? Alex Thompson, I think, might have made his debut before this or around. Well, I don't know. We'll have to go back and look. But what matters is today and where we are today. And with that said, Walsh, we got to get right to it, man. Every title is defended tonight.
Yeah,
every title.
8 titles. This is insanity. This is last year it was 11, but you know, some of these titles have met an untimely end.
I would like to point out that we're so excited to talk about Holiday Havoc and our first anniversary of a big event that we forgot to even mention about Giovanni, who is the champion, the Scramble champion, and what we just saw with Nate. What the hell is wrong with Bike Bianche, Nate?
Man, I don't get any of this Bianche stuff anymore. Nate is certifiably insane.
Did you ever get the Bianche stuff?
Well, a good point. I just feel like he's very angry. He's very angry and very he wants to protect his father. Apparently, it's
not his father. That's not his father.
I know it's not, but you know what, man?
Running the ropes right now.
props to Discussion Davis, world champion, out here for the first match of the show.
Yeah,
he's
we got Sledding Bianche tried to ref during a B show 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It was not good.
No,
we're down to ref. Like, we have Gary, but Gary himself has earned a hardcore title shot tonight.
It's really just confusing.
Which is a shame because I heard he has the flu.
You know, I mean, sometimes you got to go through. I guess he's not going to be reffing then.
I don't know. He was refused to be mic'd up. Giovanni's crying. Chuchai's pulling on Jean Green's face. Quite the collection of characters here.
Yeah.
The
former
C-list. I feel like it's C-list bordering on A, which is like the perfect way to talk about SCFL. Like, everyone is such a loser. It's a prism, not like a scale.
We have Zoning Zhang, former hardcore champion. We have Freddie Fisher, who was and then we have
the world title holder.
Kind of Chuchai, former hardcore champion. And then everybody else has challenged for titles and not been successful. I mean, that's the real talk here.
Chuchai is probably the most talented fighter in the ring outside of the referee. The referee is clearly the best fighter in the ring, I'd like to say.
Do you think that's why he does this? So he can feel superior?
I think he does it because he wants to prove that he's the goddamn best referee ever. Oh, somebody just got eliminated there, but I'm gonna blame it on somebody messaging Let Lou about Jay-Z, it looks like.
He doesn't have Daisy.
Oh God,
Freddie
Fisher, like the very weird.
It was Gene Green, and he probably just eliminated himself. Let's be real here. He's done that multiple times.
We're seeing. It's nice to see Zoning Zhang out there. He's been hit in the head so many times by exploding barbed wire baseball bats.
I mean, who hasn't? I mean, of course, Samantha Sugar got hit in the head pretty bad.
Remember when Zoning Zhang? I mean, this is what. Well, let me get like emotional a bit here, okay? Frankly, as fucking. Oh my God, Giovanni just bashes inside the back of the head of Freddie Fisher. Stunner. My God, this is madness. Anyway, I'm sorry. Zoning Zhang got killed by Technology Cooper for that original hardcore title. Like, we're coming up on a year anniversary since Technology Cooper and Zoning Zhang had their incredible feud. That put Zoning Zhang on the shelf for months. Zoning Zhang fought his way back to a title shot against Technology Cooper, and Technology knocked him out in what, like 44 seconds?
Yeah, and then of course Technology had his face stabbed in very quick order by Officer Boone.
Oh no, like, Giovanni's eliminated!
Giovanni!
Giovanni!
I like that he was just unceremoniously tossed out by underwear model Johnny Brown.
There's the man, Zoning Zhang pulls off the move that technically killed Zoning Zhang. Or technically killed Alex Thompson.
Alex.
And then now a cop is eliminated.
Yeah. Think of how serious of a finisher that is.
God,
it killed a man.
Walsh, is Zoning Zhang manslaughter? Oh my God, Weatherwalker throws out Saraspiani.
I think we kind of blamed sledding in part for that, right? Like
he should have moved the body.
Yeah, like knocking a person out is not a crime. That happens in SCFL multiple times a week. Why did Zarastriani go underneath the ring before he left? What is he thinking?
Got an awesome final four, but Weatherwalker decides to eliminate himself. Weatherwalker, I thought was going to win this. He could throw people over the top rope with ease. Still a high level
tendency to do this.
High level top three. They do. The Shadow Realm does have a tendency to do this. Only in SCFL would like a top 4 person in like position to win decide like, nope, I've had enough of this match. Like, what's the point of entering at all? Yeah, it is.
Isn't that his entire career in a nutshell? Like, he's doing okay, and then he just gives up. Like,
yeah, pretty much. He's probably one of the most physically gifted, if not the most physically gifted fighter in all of SCFL.
And like, you know, this guy was just lost in the woods for like 3 months. Like, it's like...
Oh, Chuchai eliminated Freddie Fisher and Zoning Singer in the final 2. Holiday Havoc. Discussion Davis.
I'm hoping that Freddie pulls this off.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, this man is multi-talented. He brews beer. He cases sausages. He sings his Casio keyboard songs. It's great.
I'm very interested in Zoning Zhang as well. Like, this man. Oh yeah, Zoning Zhang championship, baby.
Very quick match to open
this?
us up. No.
Interesting.
This is a new leaf. A new. He's turning a new corner.
He's always been like that guy. Like, he's, in my opinion, like, we're starting off 70%. Bix doesn't love it, but we're starting off Holiday Havoc with a bit of a bang, as they say.
Wow.
I was gonna do an accent there, but then I gave up at the last second. What's
a flu-ridden Gary LaPlante, right? Against Blaster Robinson.
So that are we just going right into it?
I mean, it is definitely something that I feel like Gary wants this over with.
I haven't even seen him in the piss room.
Like, I mean, maybe he's just become a part of like a background in the piss room.
I'd like to point out here that we do have a picture of Gary.
Oh no.
So we can show a picture of him as he fights, which is unprecedented, really. I think that's an important thing for people to understand.
It's like Terminator 2. Have you seen this boy?
God. Yeah. Have you seen this boy? Blaster Robinson, he's been here before. Gary, we've only seen in one match ever, looked awesome against a beat-up Officer Boone. But God knows when this explosion might happen. Like, there's so much.
The fixer, I mean, we passed the minute mark, so we know it's not that.
Oh, Gary goes into the barbed wire. He's wearing nothing.
He's literally wearing his Shogun Rua.
He's got the
commemorative trunks. Like,
oh, shit. Oh, my God. I hope Gary wins. I do. Oh, my God. Blaster. Oh, shit. Gary is awesome.
He's a tryhard.
Is he?
Blaster's really busted open.
He's really busted open.
Gary is really...
Gary's doing well. He's avoiding this stuff. He's avoiding big-time damage.
I mean, last week he was really upset because Officer Boone is a police officer. He doesn't like officers of the law.
Walsh just eating while Blaster Robinson bloody.
Look, it's the holiday season.
There's no reason for that.
Chestnuts are roasting on the open fire.
I appreciate how Gary has been involved in so much, and he's never bled. I have a feeling it's going to change tonight.
I hope he bleeds.
Fuck. Why? Why you gotta hope that on Gary? He doesn't deserve that.
Because then he can be the just bleed guy.
You do realize that all these people are going to be showing up next week, or I think 2 weeks, the holiday party, Sledding's holiday party, which I feel like it's in jeopardy with the whole thing with the eyes. He can't see his eyes.
But Giovanni's probably gonna have to do all the setup now, and maybe the fixers. I don't know. I don't know what kind of holiday decorations to expect. I'm assuming nothing that looks nice. Like nothing
It's been
tastes
pretty nice the last few times we've gone.
Yeah, but sledding's not gonna be able to do it. And the fixers are clearly not gifted at this kind of thing.
Sledding is a gifted housemaker for the holiday season, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I never knew you felt that way about him. I guess it's fair.
Well, I think it's more that just that the fixers have no gifts. You know?
5 minutes passed, by the way, and no explosion.
So no explosion.
I mean, God knows, it could be any second right now, you know.
Yeah, it could be...
Oh! Gary goes in, he's still not bleeding!
Might be in his union contract that he can't bleed.
Maybe he refuses to blade. I mean, he does have the flu. I would hate to do that. I mean, look this ring.
Nobody here has gotten their flu shot, all right? The flu shot doesn't make its way to Belly Ribbon, Iowa.
Get your flu shot. Get it.
I mean, I got mine, but...
You got to these days.
Yeah, you do.
And that's scary, David.
I didn't used to have to get it, now I do.
Oh, Gary getting reversed.
Gary
just
didn't get one.
Yeah, Gary did not. He's gassed. And he looks... Oh, Gary goes in. He's still not bleeding.
What? It has to be a union thing.
Whoa, fuck! Jesus.
Oh my God. What the?
This is a good match. Gary's kind of awesome.
He's doing well for a man of his stature.
But the problem is that he should be reffing. We need a ref. Like, damn it, why can't anyone focus? Big lariat. 8.5 minutes in here.
That's what got him here to this party, baby.
I feel like no one's really taking it, like no one's really got momentum. Like, this is an even match, Walsh.
It really actually is.
Whoa.
Gary with a much more grounded approach. And Blaster, of course.
Oh, these men are avoiding a lot of damage, though. Blaster bloody, yes, but there's a lot of counters, a lot of, like, they're doing what they can to survive here.
Of course, Blaster used that Cobra Clutch backbreaker to win that title. And some N. Johnson fellows really up on let loose stuff here.
.9. I have no idea when this explosion is going to come.
I mean, it didn't come at 10 minutes.
Here.
My God, the blaster bomb didn't put Gary away. I don't know what puts Gary away. We saw Gary take so much damage last week. Of course, he did not bleed.
Back roll or whatever there. 2.9.
Wow.
Blaster Robinson. I feel like he was getting a bit of rest there.
The back roll. It was a...
What is it called? I don't remember what anything is.
The backslide.
Blaster Robinson does have back rolls.
Well, you know, he's wearing his vest so you can't see them.
He's self-conscious of them.
Yeah. Look, he's trying to cover his body.
Blaster Robinson getting below. Yeah. Oh my God, these elbows to the head.
Oh my God. Ooh, Gare Bear.
Oh God, Gary, Jesus. Oh my God, just give up.
Yeah, this is not good. Of course, that was the move that secured the title for him. Although there is questions of did Gary stop the match too soon?
Right. Oh my God.
I mean, this has to be a union thing for Gary, right?
What does that mean? Oh, Jesus.
That he has a contract to not bleed.
Holy shit.
I mean, that spinning lariat is what got Blaster the title shot in the first place. Gary is just a very strange little man that just takes damage and then he jumps around.
Oh, beautiful little roll up there. 2. And
Talking
Johnson
about his little roll up?
keeps on talking.
He is the worst. Who could he be? Where could he be?
Like, these men are
Gary is not relenting at all. The explosion, who knows?
He's not bleeding, is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary goes in again. He's still not bleeding.
I can't believe that we passed the 15-minute mark and nothing blew up.
I genuinely have no idea what the fixers have put, if they put anything. It is a complete mystery.
I mean, those bins look a little empty, if you know what I mean.
Oh, God.
Imagine at Holiday Havok, the fixers refuse to actually... Maybe they like Gary. Maybe they don't want him to get hurt.
Gary is borderline a fixer, I feel like. He's starting to, like, assimilate in the catacombs.
I mean, he lives in the piss room. Like, the room where the fixers come out of their vent and just pee on the wall.
Gary lives there. Oh God! Do they put like the vent back? Like you hear the like metal grate like just kicked open and you come down and pee in the corner. You just, like roaches in the night, like just scurry back up in the wall, and then you hear the screws go back in. And
yeah,
they put the
like
grate behind them.
Like literally, the piss room is next to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like,
Sit down power bomb.
Oh my God.
2.9. We are approaching 18 minutes. Oh my God, Gary gets punched right in the eye. Blaster Robinson is, oh, there's a Heroes thing. Oh, Jesus, into a lariat. Wow.
That's how we won. That's why we got the title shot, baby.
But Gary just no-sells it and does his thing where he puts his bloody forehead onto his head.
Oh. He gives him a little kiss.
Two.
Gives him a little tiny kiss and then slams him. That move is absolutely devastating. It crippled a favorite of Gary's, actually, Hiromu Takahashi over the summer. It's a dangerous move. Yeah.
All right, let's see if it happens at 20 minutes.
I hope so. I hope these people blow up, although I think Blaster might just get knocked out.
Oh, Gary gets reversed. Oh, Blaster now thrown into the explosive barbed wire again.
He's taking a lot of bumps here, baby. Oh my God.
No explosion.
The fixers didn't set it. The fixers didn't set it, man. They just I think they're too stressed out about Sledding's party.
He's been the ref in an exploding barbed wire match, and he's actually participated in one cumulatively. He's spent like 25-26 minutes without an explosion in a heart. That has to be some sort of record. At this point, he has definitely spent the most time in one of these exploding barbed wire matches without being exploded. Do you know how many times Sledding Bianchi has been exploded before they bought him his little armor? Remember how hurt he used to get?
I mean, he had to custom order armor to cover his body up. And as we know, this guy can barely afford a ref shirt. And he spent all of his budget on that damn costume.
Armor doesn't take away the concussive factor.
I know. Blaster is not doing well. He's tired. We're getting heavy. He's got to put Gary away. How do you put a little ball of energy like him away? A man who lives in piss. Like, how do you deal with this? His glistening body, you know why it's glistening. It's just terrible.
Oh.
I want to see Gary bleed at this point. He needs to bleed.
Almost 24 minutes in.
Yeah, this is crazy. He's got his little mustache. He's fine. And Blaster is just like...
I know, I'm watching this like, what the hell is with this match now at this point? Like, Gary goes into the exploding barbed wire again without bleeding.
Oh my God. Is he perhaps the perfect hardcore competitor?
Shot. This is now not even like Gary's taking Blaster's shine no matter what now.
Is that he's the ref that makes everybody look bad?
Well, he's got like Anderson Silva skin, like.
Maybe it's all of the urine. Maybe it's like a
Do you think urine like hardened skin?
It's a sealant. The fixers really just didn't set the explosion. Maybe they just didn't fill the bins. Like, maybe we're gonna get one hell of a fireworks display at Sledding's party. I don't know.
Why is this match lasting so long?
Gary is kind of an Iron Man. I mean, we saw this last week with Officer Boone. He just, he just kept going.
I apologize for my
candor.
Yeah, that would be a very weird thing to hear from anybody else.
Yeah.
Why is this match going so long?
I like that. Like Gary just seems to be like getting better as time goes on. Like he went from getting 2.9 in pins to 2. It's like he's recovering. He's bionic.
Look at these.
This man has discovered the fountain of youth, and it is the fixer's piss. Like I hate saying it. Blaster is just, he can't capitalize on anything because he's so bloody that he can't breathe. Gary is,
I'm just watching this now.
We kind of joked like he wasn't wearing a shirt, he's going to get all bloody, and instead he's fine. He's just covered in a slick substance. Is he greasing? Is that even a thing?
Oh,
Honestly,
Blaster's head. He might be hurt. He might be down. Gary, 33. Gary does it.
What?
Gary is the hardcore champion. He refuses to bleed. This man has spent 35 minutes in this match. Worst hardcore champion, not the best. What is Bix gonna 100%? No blood from 50%. Blaster Robinson, bled enough for both of them in Bix's mind. I was kind of entranced by that match, I guess,
Yeah, Gary just doesn't bleed. He's he's got a veneer of urine on his body, and it just protects him. Fixer urine is going to be the new hot thing in Belly Ribbon. It's going to be the export.
God, is this really happening? And I'd like to point out...
It must be really yeasty or something. They eat so much bread.
No, I don't know what that means.
Bread and vinegar.
Walsh, it's Holiday Havoc.
Yeah.
We didn't even look at the injured list.
Oh, God.
Alex Thompson, dead. Bradford Culpepper, dead. Foundation Russo, the Eagles are still in it, baby. Also known as sciatica pain. Miles Manhoof, we haven't seen the champion in forever. Ichabod Adams is more so hurt from probably having to fight after getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
Chucky Murphy, Walsh, look at this.
Retirement, huh?
Yeah. Just sitting there eating, the number one thing that they say in broadcast is take it out of your mouth, Walsh, and you just can't take it out of your mouth. And
chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Samantha Sugar out. Officer Boone hurt by Gary, who's now the hardcore champion.
I think there's going to be some blue vengeance, if you know what I mean.
I don't, but
I think he's going to go after Gary with everything he's got.
But I'd like to point out this, Walsh. We saw what happened with Nate earlier in the night. Let's go back to last week when Sledding and Giovanni were holding each other and Nate stumbled upon them. Because this all matters, because remember, Nate beat Officer Boone. Check this out. Check this out. 1 second here.
Check it out!
Nate is the shoot fight champion. And his brother boxing a year ago for the world title fight. Now they're going to do the shoot fight champion. This is important. But let's go back to last week.
Okay.
Hey, what you doing? No, don't hold me. Oh, you love my mama. You used to be my papa.
I can't find my clothes. Please hold me.
Why you
Giovanni,
touch
no, please come back. Just hold me. I can't. I'm in my underwear. It matches my eyes. I can't see my eyes. Giovanni, please hold me. Oh, yes, Giovanni. 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 Giovanni.
He's ready.
What is...
You are my friend. Hold me, Giovanni.
I don't understand.
You are my kid now. Giovanni, my eyes.
Why?
Eyes, Giovanni.
Let me go.
Giovanni. Giovanni.
This isn't happening, because
Giovanni.
this is not happening.
Giovanni.
It cannot happen. I won't let this happen. Sweet Mother of God.
Giovanni. Giovanni. Giovanni.
Things are happening, Walsh.
That is it's still a little disturbing on every single level. I mean, sledding, of course, makes it disturbing because he's literally latched onto a man. Nate is, of course, disturbed.
You're kind of
Giovanni's-
clipping a little bit. I want you to get up, leave the booth,
Fine.
and come back in.
Fine.
All right.
Whatever, man.
Maybe I'll help you sound better. I mean, look at this. These are brothers fighting. Have we ever seen anything like that before in SCFL?
Not my... no.
This is what Holiday Havoc brings you, baby. This is a type of fight. This is what Holiday Havoc is all about. This is the type of fight that you think would have more build-up. With the world champion watching on. This is the type of fight, two brothers that you think would have weeks of back and forth and repartee.
Yeah, they're just fighting. They're just they're going at it. This is I mean, we've seen that Nate seems kind of jealous of Giovanni. Oh, Nate.
Look at him out there. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
Boxing, doing well. Boxing has looked great. I feel like Nate Bianchi hasn't done much lately.
Nate Bianchi. I mean, look, he's trying to. It seems like he's really trying to acclimate himself into the Bianchi lifestyle. I'm not sure what that means.
This is a good match so far. Back and forth.
Yeah. You know, a couple of rest holds. Because 2.5 minutes into a match, you need to do rest holds. But
Well, it's I don't know if it's I think
In a
it's more
shoot.
like in a shoot rest. You know, like
shoot, yeah, it's like Paulo Filio just needs a
Yeah.
rest. It's okay. I mean, these guys, they're gonna go hard. They're gonna go long. You know.
I just feel like it's such a shame that we don't care about this like we should, because we know they're not actually brothers. And I feel like Nate doesn't know
Stop.
that. I feel like Nate doesn't know that boxing is his brother. Otherwise, I think Nate would have said something about this. Like,
Yeah,
this
I
is
don't-
the
I
most
don't think-
undersold
I don't-
fight in SCFL history.
I don't think that quote unquote Mike Bianchi knows that this is his brother. And if he figures it out, he's gonna be really
I
upset.
think he
Like,
might have just found out that sledding was his father on the way over to seeing Giovanni get held by him.
I think so. I just think he's new to being a Bianchi, to being Mike Bianchi. I mean, clearly reading from Wikipedia entries, you know, like about the Dutch people. Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, this is.
I mean, boxing's a good fighter. It's not saying Nate is a bad fighter, but boxing
seems
is
to be
very
about getting
good.
the title back. He wants.
Yeah.
You know, he wants something in his life, and you know, him and Nate would probably understand. Like, both of these men have been overshadowed by Mike Bianchi. Nate, perhaps, I don't know. Boxing his whole
Boxing
life.
is covered in tattoos because he couldn't hear his brother. He's got little belly ribbons all over his body.
Yeah. But then Nate has effectively given up on his personality and his life because he became Mike Bianchi, and I don't even know any. I don't know
But I
anymore.
think he says he always was Bike Bianche, or is Bike Bianche. And frankly, since Nate came back, it seems like or became Bike. It seems like we've been seeing a lot less of anything happening in Mexico. So prove to me that Nate isn't Bike Bianche, Dave.
Okay. All right, I'm following that. That's weird.
Right. As we watch these two men fight for the shoot title. Like, this is either, like, totally awesome and, like, I'm making it not justified that this card is totally stacked, bro. Or...
It is definitely stacked.
Or this is the most undersold fight ever. So if it's undersold, is it stacked? I don't know.
I mean, there's just so much happening on this card.
There's so much happening.
That it's like, boxing challenging a guy pretending to be his brother is, maybe that doesn't have the same impact yet.
I feel like maybe we've just resigned ourselves to the fact that these men are going to fight again someday.
I really think that is I think Nate is going to realize that this is supposed to be his brother, and he's going to feel conflicted, maybe guilty, maybe angry. But he's definitely trying to.
Like, he's so upset that he had to fight his brother that he needs to fight his brother.
Yeah, it's. Could you? I mean, I can't even fathom what would happen if Nate discovered he was in a tournament where there was like 3 other people claiming to be Bike Bianche.
Yeah, he just walks around like talking to people, like basically reading from Wikipedia. These men are going hard after the bell, by the way. Hey, I'd like to point out, Walsh, we're in the dead zone here.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, this match can end at any moment. It very rarely... very rarely makes it to the 3rd round.
I mean, this is because it's brother versus... This is basically the promised fight between Ken Shamrock and Frank Shamrock that never happened.
It is, and I just want you to leave the booth and come back in.
It's not my fault. I just want to...
It might be. It's really...
Nope. You really need to get your headset checked.
Yeah? Do I?
I think that perhaps my absolute... I don't know. Maybe the fix is chewed through a wire or something. I'm just saying, this is as exciting of a fight as the promised fight between Frank and Ken Shamrock that never happened.
I agree, and I feel like they're actually staying super active.
And actually, they're actually related by blood as closely as Frank and Ken are.
Absolutely correct. Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Isn't that something?
I do feel like Bike Bianche here, Nate, would have been a perfect addition to the Belly Ribbon Fight Gym in its heyday a few years ago.
Oh yeah, back before
Nate could have been a champion.
Back before a bunch of people died. Back before Bike had to go on the run from him.
This match is going to end at any second.
Or it's going to go to a draw.
Whoa.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they finally... I mean, this is Holiday Havoc. You got to hire judges, but I don't think they did.
Jesus. I didn't even consider that. I do not think it will go 5 rounds. Or 3? Does it go to a draw after 3?
You know what?
It's for the title.
That is a question that...
Oh my gosh.
Nobody
knows what's going to happen after this round.
Letting stop these fights really early.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think Discussion has ever refed one of these before. This might go 60 minutes.
This is in the basement. I mean, he's not a basement kind of guy.
We have 20 seconds here to find out what happens next. All very interesting. I've never seen a fight go this long. Oh my god, at every elbow to the spine, I hold my breath. End of the round, what happens? 4th round! Okay, we're good.
Woof.
Discussion's just like, keep it going.
Yeah, he's like, there's something, there's a holster on the line. A holster.
Oh! Jesus.
Nate, if he would have stayed in his old career as a cop, would already have a holster. But, he resigned. He turned in his badge and his gun, I think. I don't know. I really don't know if he actually did that or not. I'm just saying it because it sounds good. It sounds like something would happen on TV,
Well, you're usually down on these fights, but maybe it's because it's brother versus brother here that this is a hell of a match.
It's just reminding me of Frank Shamrock
And Ken Shamrock.
in a lounge chair
Oh.
with a cigar, talking about how he was going to be the first fighter to promote a fight against his own brother, and then it never happened. I really remember, like, that was when I started writing about mixed martial arts and how it was the stupidest thing. And now this is the second stupidest thing to involve a cage.
2007 to 2010 MMA was really special.
Yeah, it was.
Just general terribleness.
It's still going. I don't even know.
At any point, this has to end.
But we're still seeing a lot of rest holds, to be frank. Like,
they're putting on a
these
show,
guys,
maybe. Like, hey, you're my brother. Let's give them their money's worth.
Like headlocks, cravats, which is just an inverted headlock, leg locks. Like, they're not even real leg
Arm
locks,
locks.
just like kind of grinding an elbow into a leg. It's like, I don't really get what these guys are doing. There's no hatred. There's no hatred. It's just misunderstanding, you know? Everything here is
There
giant
is a 50-50 chance. There's a 50-50 chance that this goes beyond 5 rounds. At this point, is what I'm thinking.
This might never end, and it's not one of those like fight forever chant things. Like, this is just we're in this dank, dirty basement. Nate is still doing rest holds to his brother. Not even his brother. I don't know.
It's weird how Nate looks into the camera when he like does that little neck twist.
Yeah,
Oh
he
God,
gets
he's
cravat.
resting his boxing glove right on his brother's area. Give up, boxing.
His brother's area.
Round over. 5 rounds.
I mean, I appreciate that he tried to finish it with the Ciclista Yahoo, a move that Bike has been doing in Mexico, but I don't think he actually does it because he saw it in Mexico. I think he's just doing it by intuition. He's so Bike Bianchi right now. I like that the best offense we're seeing is elbows to the spine or maybe an occasional jab. These guys are on a different level.
They truly are. I'm blown away by this discussion. Davis just seemingly looking on in awe as well. He doesn't have a shoot fight title. I bet you he wouldn't mind stepping in here.
I mean, maybe he should just go in there and knock somebody out. Like, like, you know, like...
I don't know what happens if the fight ends after 5 rounds, Walsh. Is it a draw?
It will probably be a draw.
So Bike retains? Like it's his brother?
It's against his brother. This is ridiculous. They're just like, they're kind of hurting each other, but not really.
Yeah, it's not like, a great fight at this
This
point.
is like the time that Bike fought sledding and just was very gentle with him.
Now that you mention it, they are. Look at these wrestles looking right in the camera because he knows that he doesn't want to hurt his brother. And his boxing... Does boxing think Nate is Bike?
I don't really know. I thought Giovanni was, but I thought because sledding last week said to Giovanni, "You're Bike Bianchi now."
Right.
So
I think that boxing hasn't seen Bike in so long, or at least a real Bike, after seeing Let Lou and this Bike and sledding in Giovanni, that I think boxing might think that he is actually fighting his brother.
What I like about boxing is that he's kind of a clean slate. He doesn't really talk to anybody, so you never know what he's thinking. He somehow got through this whole feud last year with the alt-right without saying anything. It's just really, he is a blank. We can just assign whatever properties we want to him, and he has them.
He's just a good fighter, you know?
He's just a guy. He has large
20
feet.
seconds till end of 5 rounds. I don't know if this fight's going to end here or not, Walsh. I do not know what we're about to see.
I don't know. This is a shoot, baby.
This is a shoot. This is very much a shoot. I think the match is over.
These guys are shooting in a way that
they're saying
isn't
something to each other.
Did they intentionally Broadway?
I do not know what's happening here. 75%.
I mean, boxing always seemed aggressive. But...
first ever. I feel like
definitely a draw. I mean, I wish they had hired judges, but I don't even know who you would have picked, honestly.
Fourth round ever. First 5th round ever, obviously. First draw ever. I would like to move on past that and not talk about it.
Yeah, that never happened, although it did. It really did happen, folks. You witnessed it. Brother versus brother.
We're just going to move right along here. And I'd like to point out those shoot fights usually put people on the injured list, but we've gotten through this pretty well, huh, Walsh?
Yeah, I mean, this is the world we live in.
Walsh, next, we've got a hardcore tag title match.
I mean, this is we've seen October Schmidt talking at Patty Acosta the past couple of weeks. Everybody thinks October Schmidt is October shit. I don't know. He's trying.
Let's let October say something about it.
Wow.
Patty, I tell you what, I gotta get something off my chest. At school all day, the kids don't appreciate me. I pour my life out, or at least part of my life, because a substitute teacher, I'm not teaching all the time. I go out into the crowd don't appreciate me. I gotta get some appreciation. I may be a part-time teacher, but I'm hardcore full-time. I'm hardcore full-time. And I just want to prove it to these people. I don't care if I've got to get barbed wire bats. I don't care if I have to wrap myself in barbed wire. I'll get extra credit. Give myself extra credit. If these people will give me extra credit, I'll give extra credit to all their asses, Patty. And we're in this together. A lot of people say that I'm trying to bury you. I don't want to bury you. I want to bury myself into the glee of violence, because I got a lot of pent-up aggression. A lot of pent-up aggression here that I can't get out on a chalkboard unless I'm diving off the top rope through one. You know what I'm saying?
So we can see that October Schmidt is clearly losing it, Walsh.
He's frustrated.
Yeah. And so I think it's worth giving some time here to the people that they're fighting, and that's none other than the Steel Drum Band.
Yeah.
This is the Steel Drum Band. David Walsh.
That's who they are. They're the Steel Drum Band.
They are the Steel Drum Band. This is a big deal. I know. I'm just watching October wearing his little outfit.
I like that Gary's here. Gary's here. Baby.
Gary is back because he's not that hurt, clearly.
He's the champion, baby.
He is the hardcore champion. That's interesting. This Holiday Havoc is really... oh god, Nightsbane is already busted open.
Yeah, he's busted. October Schmidt trying to prove something here early on that he's hardcore.
He is trying to prove something. Oh god.
I don't know what he can possibly prove.
He's won. He's the champion. They're doing well. Him and Patty are good together.
He knocked out one of the Missouris with a little bit of a back injury at one point. Now he's a guy. He's been injuring people of late. He's
And it seems like he really does want. He wants to do well no matter what he's doing, whether it's taking care of kids and playing that little parachute game.
He's. It's interesting that he is a hardcore champion. It's really hard for him to climb the ropes there with those boards there, and he likes to do the what he calls the parachute press, which is a frog splash that he puts so much of his body into it that he hurts himself every single time.
Really?
It's it's really interesting to watch. It's he's done a couple of independent bookings when he needs some extra money, and it's really crazy.
Wow, I'd love to see that somehow. I'd like to point out there's exploding barbed wire, boards and glass everywhere. Paddy Acosta, very quiet, always good.
Wouldn't it be funny if Gary bled in this match?
Oh God, Paddy Acosta's bleeding.
Well, of course she is.
She is hardcore.
Yeah. She's the person who serves the sloppy joes.
I'm liking this October Schmidt, like this newfound whatever is in him, this fire, or just like his consistent motivation. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's a man wearing long johns and some bike shorts. That's who he is. That's what he's about. It's cold out. He's wearing the proper gear.
Knightsbane getting the blood pushed out of him.
He doesn't seem to mind though. He's definitely a guy that likes to bleed.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
October trying for a weird pin there.
He's just a strange guy. It's
I'm just really interested at seeing Gary look on here. Gary refusing to talk to us, saying he has the flu. Has a 35 minute almost, 31 minute hardcore match, 29 minutes. What does it matter? Long hardcore match.
It was just about 30 minutes.
He's got
and
the
it was
flu.
it was a cliffhanger because we thought maybe the explosion was going to happen at 30 minutes. I've had somebody look into it, and there was no explosives in the barrels.
Really?
Or in the bins, whatever. Yeah, I think those explosives may have been reappropriated for Sledding's holiday party. I don't know why you need explosives for a holiday party, but
well, he likes to.
Yeah, it's like an all-around holiday party. It's also about New Year's. And,
he sets off all the fireworks in the street and whatnot. It's nice.
Yeah.
Less, but they usually only have sprinklers.
Yeah, it's cold. It's a little bit too cold for the sprinklers. It might just be like ice. So I don't know.
Sparklers.
Sparklers.
I'm like, what did I say that was wrong? Because I said something and it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I was like, it's a little cold.
I'm like I did appreciate that. I'm like, Walsh is definitely helping me out here, but I don't know why.
They're just running around in the sprinklers in the middle of winter.
Usually, they're just, they're got it going up and down, like. But this year they're to set up explosives.
It's like a polar bear plunge, but instead of that, they just run through the sprinkler.
Yeah, they do the thing where they run and jump through it, but it's all vertical.
It's the kind where it goes back and forth. It's not like one of the fancy
I can see that.
sprinklers.
You know what?
Yeah.
That is what I meant.
I mean, it's sledding. I mean, he doesn't think.
He sets up some sprinklers and everyone has a good time. It's fine.
They sometimes will use colored light bulbs in like a flashlight and point it at the sprinklers, so it looks like they're like green and red. Really festive stuff. It's very I don't know. I'm looking forward to that party personally. It's going to be, as the kids say, lit because I heard there's going to be a bunch of floodlights this time, so nobody can trip over anything.
A lot of glass is broken here. Paddy bleeding, Knightsbane bleeding, Ron Lewis bleeding, October Schmidt not bleeding.
Gary the ref not bleeding. Is there a secret bond between the two men?
Very exciting that we're. I mean, oh man, Walsh, we have so much to go. .TV title fight, world title fight, Wim Nyman versus Discussion. What the hell? That's awesome.
I mean, the Lost Boys
titles,
against Yasanathil and Brick, who, let's be real here, last week they showed us a lot. It was a pretty crazy match. Yasana Phil put his body on the line multiple times. Brick, supportive uncle, which is all like, you know, we're in an age of uncles were at one point pretty in vogue here in SCFL. Uncle Sledding, Uncle Hero. They're not doing as great now, and Brick is just he's a rock. You know, he's your son Phil's rock.
I would like to point out the U.S. title fight, which I think is the fight before the co-main. I think, or is it the co-main?
I think it's actually listed as the co-main on the
Technology
run sheet
Cooper versus Computer Collins. Computer versus technology, dude. That's awesome. That is a fight. Whoa.
If Bike were here and saw their names listed next to each other,
instant
instant tag team, instant contenders. It's just
we don't know if that's still not going to happen. You know.
Patty Acosta is trying
2.9.
here. Oh my god. October shit. He's not shit.
Ron Lewis and October, very similar looking men. Oh god, October goes to the outside and explodes!
I know, they both have like this like
October's busted open.
Blonde hair. They both have a little goatee. Similar looking men for sure.
October Schmidt is very much bleeding. Very cut open. The crowd loves it. This guy knows how to work a crowd. He didn't bleed for the longest time on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wow, pushing the pressure, baby.
And then he finally gave it to him. And the crowd's loving it.
It's
a Steve Carino.
Wow.
I bet you October Schmidt takes aspirin.
Maybe. He takes baby aspirin, probably. You know, just that's all he had available. He had to go to like the school nurse, and she just gave him baby aspirin. Like I need to bleed. I need to bleed. What do I need to bleed? Sorry, I can't do his accent very well.
Well, a lot of pent-up aggression right now.
I mean, that's what No Nut November does to these people.
A lot of long matches tonight, I feel.
Yeah, everybody's putting it all on the line. It's Holiday Havok, the most traditional named show in SCFL lore.
And it is. I mean, this is, I think, gonna be the only time of year when all titles are forced to be put on the line.
Yeah,
storylines are not built up on like this is just you go. You know, like this is a big show.
It's go time. It is literally go time. It is. Patty Acosta dry heaving in the ring a bit. We're definitely in a hardcore tag match. It was dry heaving.
Just people walking around confused and upset. Oh god.
That's what makes a good hardcore tag match. Like confusion. Dry heaving.
It's like if what's that match that who's the WCW World Champion who is in he made movies? Yeah. It's like if that one moment in that hardcore David Arquette match was elongated over 20 minutes.
David Arquette's death match.
Where it turns into like a shoot, but like a shoot that's kind of given up halfway through because he knows like this isn't gonna go well. That's how every SCFL hardcore match is. People leave they just pin me.
I would love if more SCFL wrestlers were mic'd up, because I feel like there's a lot of them that are like, just pin me.
Totally. It's totally true. Let's just bring it home. And that's why so many of them eliminate themselves in the damn scramble match.
They just don't care
so
anymore.
Many people don't want to be here. And then that's the thing, then they realize they're like, because these people are stuck here, I think. Like, this is like, you've already come this far, you might as well go for it.
Look, this place isn't on the map anywhere. We've had people that have tried to find it and haven't been able to.
Meanwhile, Bike Bianchi's face looks on.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real here. Kaizen has been coming for a year. He can't find the damn city, and I don't blame him.
Oh, God.
He'll never find it. He'll never find it, you know? It's, this is the world that we live in right now. And October Schmidt is a bloody mess. He's grappling with a man who looks a lot like him. It's only October will probably be a way better father than Ron.
Fuck. Oh God, no, Patty. Oh! Patty's gonna Soviet for Ron Lewis. Sexy move. Takes a 1-2 from October Schmidt.
Man, that weird like over the shoulder neck breaker that Ron does, and then he did the sexy Zarastriani pose. Of course, he was on the shelf for a little bit because he took a Zarastriani Karma Sutra driver. As we know, he is a big fan of him. Big fan. Oh my God.
This is just really bloody. It's just really, really gory. October Schmidt decides to roll out of the ring to join the explosions. Sexy dance again. What is going on here?
I don't know. This is as Jarvis Cocker would say, it's hardcore.
Yeah, this is hard.
My God.
I feel like we're just seeing some weird matches lately.
Gary LaPlante still not bleeding. I just want to point that out. We are like 27 minutes into this match. Not bleeding.
Everyone is so bloody.
Except for Gary the ref. He hasn't taken a bump yet. He took one bump in the match, I believe. And he didn't bleed from it. He's just a really tough skin, man. I like that. Yeah, I mean, he's the hardcore champion. He shouldn't have to be out here. This is what happens when sledding gets injured. I mean, it's interesting to watch, but like, how this is breaking down.
Oh, this is it. This is the Steel Drum Band's time here. It's over for these guys.
Yeah.
What the hell? Somehow get back up.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it has to be a point of like a blow to the ego for some of these guys too. Like a 50-something-year-old lunch lady is just beating the crap out of these people with the assistance of this little scrawny track coach, whatever he does. Like, it's just, I don't know. I mean, Colt literally perhaps has the most deaths on his hand other than Bike.
Colt has killed people?
Well, not directly. I mean, not that
so
we know
manslaughter.
of. Yeah. I mean, it was his former band. Of course, they all perished in a church fire. That Colt wasn't in the church, but the rest of the band was. He definitely served some jail time for that. Of course, Nordic countries. So he's, for manslaughter, he served about 3 months. So it was. And he's here now. He's in a band.
Oh God, Patty gets exploded. And October gets exploded. This is terrible. Yeah. Ron Lewis is on the outside. What? Patty throws him in.
This is hardcore.
This is hardcore. I'm very worried about the substitutes.
Yeah, the subs are... I like that the Steel Drum Band stood together in unison. These guys are really... look, if anybody from the Steel Drum Band were going to bond, it's going to be Ron and Colt. These two people are not great.
This is over. 3. Nightsbane Colt and Ron Lewis. Nightsbane sung a little. Patty is pissed. October is beaten down.
I mean, look, October talks a lot of shit, and then this happens.
A lot of shit. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Bix loved it.
Really, truly tremendous match. Patty Acosta is involved in another 100% match.
She's the best, but she lost, Walsh.
Well, she didn't lose. October lost.
Once again, damn it. And now look at him. Steel Drum Band. Owner.
This is technically the second title that the Steel Drum Band has held collectively.
Is it really? What was the first one?
Well, they held the Trios Championship, and then Cult burned them.
Interesting. Whoa, shit, Walsh. Oh! They just cut right in there. Like, I get it, like, that this is happening, but, I mean, at the same time, it was...
Esta semana, ciclista mascara contra el hijo de armadillo gigante and el afrontamiento del siglo.
Little vignette. Like, so has this already been filmed?
No, that's footage from their match, the last match they had.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting. Bike seemingly, like... What's the deal here? He knew that Holiday Havoc was happening, so he scheduled this, or who scheduled this? I don't get it.
I don't know. We've never had a scheduled SCLL match. From the promo, we're told that it is a mask versus mask match, a Mascara contra Mascara. If it does play out like those do normally in Mexico, that means 2 out of 3 falls, which we haven't really seen from these people yet. And I don't know. I have no clue what's happening. As per usual, this was scheduled. I don't know who they scheduled it with. Maybe the mayor. I don't know. There's a lot of Bike Bianches here.
There is a lot of Bike Bianches. I'm not sure at all what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, this is a big deal. One of these guys is going to lose his mask.
This guy sounds like... I'd like to give a shout out to everybody in the chat room, right, Walsh? Like, as we watch this SCFL, this SCLL match. I mean, it's so cool that they're broadcasting from Mexico during Holiday Havoc 2. And Roy Zoom, Dude I'm a Shark, Generic, Chudley, Murph, Terry Funked, Caps Lock just left. Who else is in there? Turble, Game Pro.
Yeah.
Who am I missing?
I don't know, man.
There's others.
We've got a lot of people, man.
And it's nice to see all of you.
Nice.
Whether or not you're watching on the YouTube replay. Oh, look at that. Bike Bianchi, he did that earlier in the night when he was technically defending or possibly becoming the co-shoot champion. I'm not entirely sure which.
Yeah, I mean, this is, we've got some blood out there. I don't know who, if anybody, is actually busted open. Everybody's in masks.
Well, we know that these SCLL matches seem to be a little hardcore at times.
Yeah.
So, what are the rules here, Walsh? What is this?
I mean, I'm pretty sure by the graphic on the screen that this is 2 out of 3 falls. Whoever wins gets to claim the other man's mask. And that is a big deal in Mexico. The mask is not something to take lightly.
My God. I'd like to point out that tonight we still have Philly Supreme versus Sanders for the .TV title. We've got the tag titles on the line. Lost Boys versus Asana, Phil and Brick. The U.S. title is the co-main Computer Collins versus Technology. I'm calling that as fight of the night. And we've got the world title, Discussion Davis versus Wim Nyman still. Like the day has just only begun, and Armadillo looks to tear off that mask early.
Wow,
what the hell?
He is really going for. He wants that
God.
mask. This is. I told you it's a big deal in Mexico. He is trying to rip that damn mask off.
Look at this. He's just desperate to tear off the mask. My God, I feel like all you have to do is ask him, and he would take off the mask. As long as there's like an electric guitar behind him, or.
I mean, the amount of times that he has sent us the video that says the masked cyclist is Bike Bianchi is comical at this point. Like, maybe people in Mexico don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to He doesn't want people there to know that he's I mean, but homicidio involuntario is literally written on the ring apron. Like, I have no clue what Bike. Oh, well, he's really trying to rip that mask off, man.
Meanwhile, Bike is trying to like take off his boot, like which he calls a foot mask.
He's like trying to unlace it, like he's sitting there like diligently trying to untie the man's boot. Like,
well, that's what the Bianchis are known. Gloves are called hand masks.
I mean,
Shoes are
when
called
he's
feet masks. Pants
when
are
he's
called
doing-
penis masks.
when he's doing that cravat, he should be trying to unlace Armadillo's mask. You know, that's what this is all about.
Whoa, I think Bike is
claiming-
bleeding through that mask. He's bloody
He
on the
has
ground.
to be. I mean, think of how many times. I mean, ripping away at that mask is also ripping away at Bike's flesh. Let's be real here. I mean, Ciclista Mascara. I seem to get the two men utterly confused.
Oh my god, desperation takedown. So first match, Bike is bleeding, or Ciclista Mascara.
Yeah, whoever this mask man is.
I mean, this is like the second time he's fought tonight, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's also the mayor. He's had to make a lot of mayoral decisions in the past week.
Roy Zoom is who we forgot.
How can you ever forget a Roy Zoom? Newly minted member of the Discord.
Yes, someone who went through the paperwork to get a Prime subscription just to support us, Walsh, and that means a lot. Like, think about that. Roy Zoom did an annoying thing for us.
Yeah.
And oh my god, Armadillo outside. That blood, that pool of blood on the mats
So
outside.
much blood.
These guys have already had awesome matches before. Like,
They had one singles match prior a couple of weeks ago, and it was incredible. I guess, you know, this is the big money match in Mexico this year. You know, this is everybody loves the Ciclista Mascara. Armadillo Gigante's son here has been immensely popular, if not the most popular member of SCLL, save Ciclista Mascara. This is a dream match in a lot of ways.
oh shit, flying knee misses. I guess it is. I mean, I'd like to point out that Bike has just become a superstar.
Yeah.
We know that we've seen the footage of children dancing with him in the street.
I mean, you have to wonder, do they know that he killed a man? You know what? That's my question.
That is the barometer of superstardom, whether or not children dance with you in the streets. But that's happening. I mean, that is...
I mean, but do they
It's
know
not a
that he
normal
killed a
thing.
man with a television? I don't think they know. I don't think they know.
Here's the thing. I'd like to point out that these matches tend to go long. We've never seen Armadillo Gigante. There's the Bike Buster.
Whoa. Ciclista Buster.
Bike Bianchi, we know he can go for a while. We've seen him in every type of match.
Literally every type of match. Just about every type of championship, because there's been so many bikes. It's
Between all of them is a great fighter.
oh, Bike. I mean, Ciclista Mascara. Imagine if Ciclista just like. Imagine if tonight we see Bike Bianchi, see his actual face in Mexico, not this mask that he's been wearing. That is plausible. There's a 50-50 chance from now that we see one of these men are going to have to show their face.
There is so much blood pouring out from behind the mask of Ciclista Mascara.
He is literally just like pouring blood. Like, I don't want to. I'm kind of glad we haven't seen his face yet because it's probably really cut up.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Maybe nobody would recognize Bike if he took his mask off because of how much blood there is.
Bike is destroyed right now. He's getting destroyed.
Look at how much blood
Oh!
there is. This is. Oh my
No!
god.
Oh no!
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! Giant Armadillo Sun Splash! He's just taking off his fork. He's trying to tear off the mask. What happens if he tears off the mask in match 1? Oh my god!
I don't know, man. That is Bike would have to pull it back on and pretend like nothing happened.
Children splayed on the blanket. 3, this is it. Yeah, alright. Armadillo gets match 1. No shit. Wow,
Yeah.
what the hell? What a match. What happens? So do they go in the back and get cleaned up? 91%. Does this go to the average? We'll have to talk to Tiger Stripe.
I wish he was here.
Match 2.
Yeah.
The Mexico fixers cleaned up the mat much better than the fixers ever would.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh shit, they're just going at it. What a match we're seeing here, Walsh.
This is crazy.
Tonight has had some pretty damn interesting wrestling. You know, considering. Oh my God, he's tearing at the mask again.
He is trying to unmask him pretty hardcore.
Who are the seconds waving the towels at each guy between falls? Scandalous Murph asks. I don't understand the question, Dave. Dave Walsh is just looking straight ahead with.
Well, no. This is a crazy match, dude. Like
what?
This.
No, Walsh. What does Scandalous Murph asks? Who are the seconds waving the towel at each guy between falls?
I mean, you know, you'd have to. I mean, we didn't get footage of that, but you'd have to assume it'd be their regular partners. I mean, you know, Bike has El Pastoso, and Armadillo has probably Veneno. You know, there's a lot of people invested in this match. This is the hot ticket in Mexico. It has to be.
It is. We all know that, and we're seeing like this classic of a main event. Jesus, he's just tearing. Like, focus on a certain spot if you're going to use blades and sports and.
He is trying to rip that mask apart.
That mask is literally being destroyed. It looks like Spider-Man.
You know,
when Spider-Man fought Kraven the Hunter. Remember that?
The fact that
run of five
no, but the fact that that mask is still on that man's head is perhaps a miracle.
I mean, you can kind of see it. It's like dangling. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. His hair is covering up some of it, but there's a lot of it that is just. He's been stabbing it right there in the back, like right by the side where the seams are and stuff. It's I don't know, man. I mean, it seems like, you know, during the break, Bike did get a little bit of Vaseline on him. You know, he's not bleeding as badly. Thank God. We just saw him get dropped on his head, though.
Doesn't that Vaseline like make his mask come off even easier?
Yeah, I mean, it's really a catch-22. I'm pretty certain that Bike's mask is gonna slip off at some point. Excuse me, Ciclista Mascara's mask.
You never know. We've seen crazy things happen. He might go out of the ring again. Oh my God, he's lucky. This is getting really violent. Like, Bike.
It really is. Like, these men are. Look, I mean, if you've never seen a mask versus mask match in Mexico before, they are violent, bloody, crazy matches, and this is living up to everything that I love about, you know, Mexican apuestas matches.
Interesting. It's interesting that you feel that way, David.
Well, you know, I mean, this is look at this. Like, these men are. Bike is valiantly fighting back. I mean, Ciclista Mascara, excuse me for using his Christian name. I mean,
2.9, my God. I think it's easy to say. No, I think that Bike is going to get crushed 2-0. And then what happens if he loses his Bike Buster stolen? What happens if he loses? Jesus. Does he go on the run? That wasn't
stolen. That's his finish. He's just he starts from a torture rack instead of the instead of on the like a Death Valley driver. It's these men are just, you know, one man is beefy, one man
whoa!
What? What?
Oh my God! What?
That can't happen, right? Like what? Like he knocked him out cold. Like what the? He's
Yeah, that they're fighting again immediately?
Are you kidding me? This isn't fair.
How is
this
that not
Look at-
fair?
He just got knocked out. Like this is ridiculous. Look at it. Like of course Bike's gonna win this now. He knocked the man out.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Now Bike is tearing at the mask.
Oh my God.
What a knockout, just flash knockout. That was beautiful. Oh, but then Armadillo's son goes right back to the fork tactics.
Oh my God. I mean, he's got to do something, man. He's got to do something. He just got like that might have just been like a stinger, but
No, that was a knockout.
We've never seen a guy take a knee to the face like that, get knocked out cold, and then just have to like, you know, just get right back up and keep fighting. This is.
Whoa!
I mean, if this happened in America, they'd be
Somebody's
lawsuits.
playing music.
What?
What the hell? What the hell?
Okay. These guys seem a little
Hold on,
confused.
he's saying something. We've seen this guy.
Oh.
This. What? Whoa.
Okay.
They're booing.
Yeah, dude.
This man knows.
They're turning it right.
The crowd is finding out about Mike. They're freaking out, Walsh.
Yeah.
Who is this mariachi man?
He's definitely exposed Bike.
Look at him. Like, Bike is just mortified. Him and Armadillo are probably like, what is going on here? The match is still... Bike Bianchi.
Wow.
People are not happy about this. Yeah, right. Who are they booing? Are they booing the mariachi or are they booing Bike? Now they're back to the fight here. It seemed like the refs keep on bringing the time back. What
Yeah,
the
they
hell?
didn't pause the match at all. It just these guys were just standing there watching. Like this is
The heat is completely lost from this match.
Yeah,
the
like
crowd is silent now.
they're dead. Like they just literally had the wind sucked out of them. Like Bike, they're here because of Bike, man. They're here.
They are dancing with Bike in the street, and now they find out that Bike rage quit and killed a man.
My God, I want to point out that the point of this match is to unmask one of these men, and Bike was just basically unmasked mid-match, not by violence, but by song.
My God. My God.
I am...
and that gave time for Armadillo to recover, let me say.
Yeah, that's... I mean, Bike still seems in it, but not really. Like, he seems a little confused, and... that was the mess. I mean, that's true. I mean, I think... I mean... yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Just blood everywhere in this match.
Yeah, Bike's blood is everywhere. We found out that he... I mean, we already knew it, but now everybody in Mexico knows that he killed a man. I mean, literally, that was just a song repeating that Bike Bianca killed a man over and over again.
Incredibly violent song, a violent match, interrupted by song. I'm stunned, Walsh. I'm still just stunned.
Yeah. This is... I don't know what Bike's gonna do now. I mean, he ran away from Belly Ribbon, Iowa because he killed a man. He's been in Mexico for quite a while. He's built up a new life, but this weird mariachi guy kind of just exposed him in front of his newfound world.
I think Bike's about to get unmasked in real life.
Yeah, this is... Does that mean that, like, the cops can, like, you know, call the Mexican police and have Bike arrested? I don't really... I don't know, man.
Oh, big knee. Bike going up top. Elbow to the spine. A flying elbow to the spine.
My God. This is tense.
I feel like the air was sucked out of me. Homicidio, involuntario.
I mean, look, that was a catchy tune.
Scandalous Murph has to do the cops even care now. In pro wrestling has to tell the cops even law enforcement now. I don't know. Like we've been saying, like it seems like they've just kind of assimilated, and the Bike is no longer a cop. There's no leadership. They've seen a lot of success.
I mean, it looked like Boone was gonna like take the mantle of the leader of the cops, and then he lost both titles. Like
as if that's what matters. Like so our commanding officer becomes another man. So I'm gonna win 2 titles and make history. And due to that, I'm now leading this investigation.
Well, you know, he had a holster, and he had a baseball bat, and now he's got nothing. Nothing. He's just empty. I can't believe that Bike is... I mean, mentally, he doesn't seem to be all there anymore. And look, it's clear.
2.9.
Oh my God, it's clear Armadillo's hurt, right? Like it's
They're
clear
both hurt. 1-1 here. Who will be unmasked? What happens if Armadillo is unmasked? What does that mean for?
That means he has to continue his career under his shoot name.
And is that like a shame? Like, explain to me what that means.
You know, it would be basically you get a lot of money for losing your mask in Mexico, so that would be a good thing for him, I suppose. I mean, last year we saw Dr. Wagner. Doc Wagner Jr. lose his mask, and he's still competing as the name Doc Wagner, just without a mask. It's, you know, if people love you, they're going to love you without the mask, too. But, you know, then again, if you're Bike Bianchi and you killed a man, I don't think anybody's going to love you. Man, he's hot lucha dad. He is, indeed. I mean, that man is made of something different. Let me tell you, Chudley.
His mask is like falling off at this point.
Yeah.
My God.
That's not always true, dude. I'm a shark. What was his name? The guy, not Ray Bucanero, his partner. He was not an attractive man. How did I forget the name of the more popular partner? I don't know.
A lot of blood.
Yeah.
Bike Bianche.
Ultimo Guerrero. Jesus, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that guy's... Wasn't he... Wait, Ultimo. Isn't
Ultimo
he the father of...
No.
No?
He's completely unrelated to anybody.
Oh.
There's a lot... Guerrero means warrior, so, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
2.9.
Jesus!
These guys have fought for almost an hour.
This is insanity.
Too long,
Yeah.
some would say. Just blood everywhere.
The lettering
God.
is just disappearing under the blood. Bike, is gonna have to go to the hospital no matter what.
Which is tough, considering I don't know if he'll get, favored treatment anymore.
I mean, if this would have happened a week ago, I would have said people would have been fawning all over him and giving him the best treatment possible. AKA just probably fly him to Canada or something. And now they're just I don't know what happens to him. I can't believe that they're still going.
They're fourth.
This is like the passion of the bike. He's being forced to atone for his sins, man.
This is so brutal. I don't know. I'm just very disturbed by this mariachi. There's a lot of blood going around.
Yeah, I mean, there's bloodborne diseases out there. I don't know if bike has them or not.
I mean, maybe.
I think
as good a chance as anybody.
Gigante.
Oh, whoa!
What?
Critical flying clothesline. Bike gets knocked out.
God.
Oh my god!
What the? Absolutely outstanding match between these two. Camera is slowly zoomed in on
91%. 90.
I mean, the first fall was 91% too. That's
not quite like the classic, but close. I guess Pike is on the injured list now. I don't know.
I mean, shouldn't do we put Armadillo on there as well? I don't know. What's going to happen to these guys? I don't.
I'm so confused. All I know is that we're moving right along, and
Giovanni.
Walsh, we've seen a lot of violence tonight. We've seen Bike Bianche get outed as Bike Bianche.
Yeah, apparently we're not seeing the unmasking. I don't know. I think they had to take him to the hospital. I don't know. Philly is, the .tv, the new .tv photo really shows off the fact that he is a different man now. He's wearing little underwear instead of his boxing shorts.
No unmasking. What does that mean, Walsh?
I mean, they apparently rushed him to the hospital.
I mean, my God, we're just moving along. This is insane. There's we're seeing huge fights after huge fights.
Whoa! Is that cheese sticks with Sanders?
Yeah.
I mean, we know that we saw Sanders drag him out of the fucking room, but he's willingly with him, not
Yet he wears his armbands. It's like he's not part of the Shadow Realm, but he's fine to be the Shadow Realm. He's almost like a Jonesy. Look at that.
I mean, Hero's not out here with anybody, which is perhaps that's better for him. We know he's been occasionally on Twitter talking about how sad he's been about the holidays. I mean, Sanders is his best friend, but last week Sanders hit him in the head with a chair and dragged him out of the blue room. So, I mean, a lot of us just assumed that was a kidnapping, but maybe that's just how friends That's just how friends communicate. I've never hit Jason in the head with a chair and dragged him out of a room, but
very like caveman.
yeah, I guess. I mean, there's green shit. There's yeah, Lucy Lawless has CTE as well. It's a really crazy week, actually. Like, man, so this is 15-minute time limit.
Yeah,
Champion,
it's .tv.
Champion retains if it goes to the draw.
I would like to point out that I'm just happy that we don't do Holiday Havocs often. This is exhausting. Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of. I mean, Sanders Suzuki is a Shadow Realm guy, and Cheesesteak is in his corner. He's not doing anything. He's just standing. He's
right.
Blank expression on his face. I mean,
Philly is as good as it gets, and like Sanders was a trios champion, right? Look, there he is.
Yeah.
There's Cheesesteak. Oh, it's unbelievable.
That's his brother, man. That's his brother.
Really?
Brother. How do you forget this every single time? The family lineage.
They all
is
feel
not...
like uncles and nephews and cousins to me more
no,
so.
Hero is the uncle of both of them. That's it. Cheesesteak thinks he can change them. It really could be that kind of relationship. I hope it's not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the cat. I don't know what's going on with any of these people.
We're not even that far into the show. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, this is exhausting. Dude, I'm a shark saying it's exhausting. It is, Walsh. Like, now we're seeing Philly versus Sanders. Oh my God! Huge power bomb. This is a show with a lot.
My
Cheesesteak
God.
not doing anything.
Yeah. No, Stromboli's Philly's son.
Who is asking that?
Murph.
Stromboli's dead.
Yes,
Oh my
Stromboli's dead.
God! Powerbomb off the top row!
Oh my
Cheesesteak
God,
refuses to do anything. 2.9. Oh my God! After
Sanders
all this
is-
time, Philly, being drug along by Hero, finally taking it out on Sanders. Holy shit! And yet Cheesesteak is letting it happen. I'm so confused. Discussion Davis is here. He's gonna be in the main event.
He's the world champion.
Oh God!
Cheesest and Philly's father is Hero's brother. He passed away in a Buick accident about 15 years ago. Really sad. Hero stepped in as the kind, loving man that he is. So
we need to do draw on the wall of maybe an oil in the Supreme Family Buick garage, just like the wall in Sirius Black's house. of the family tree.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling's if you don't understand, here's all of this stuff that I've never explained before.
Oh, huge kick.
Stromboli, who was killed by Computer Collins, is the son of Philly and an unnamed woman.
Oh! It's SCFL. You have to understand there is a little bit of fantasy here for real. SCFL. Oh my God! Oh shit!
Jesus.
The family trees, the storylines are more Game of Thrones than they are WWE.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God! Oh, he pokes him in the eyes. Holy shit!
Jesus.
4.5 minutes to go. Somebody please clip that.
Well, of course they have the same mom. They're brothers.
Why are we talking about their family so much and you're not even
don't
responding with what the question is? You're just talking. Of course they have the same mom. They're brothers. It sounds so
No,
out of
they both have the
context.
same mom, or is there some Jon Snow stuff?
Philly and Hero do.
No, what? No!
Philly and Cheesesteak do. Well, you're not.
Yes!
You
they're
have to read the
brothers.
question. You can't just answer. It's confusing.
Well, maybe if you paid attention.
Fuck. I'm not looking at the chat working production. I'm yelling at Zylop and Let this whole time. Fuck! Oh my god!
Somebody just walked by and farted, all right?
3 minutes. 3. Oh shit.
Jesus.
God,
This is
2.5 minutes. There's the uppercuts that's finished so many people. This is over. Cheesesteak isn't doing anything. 2. Sanders kicks out.
Sanders is a tough boy.
Sanders up top. Ugh!
Oh my god. I mean, remember, this was Sanders, Hero, and Cheesesteak were the trios champions for a while.
Oh my god, that's so true.
I mean, and Philly was left out of that. He was a part of the Philly Davis tag team, of course. Discussion Davis, the referee in this match, never gave Philly his title shot, even though Philly knocked him out in like 4 minutes. It's a tangled web in which we weave.
Oh, wow. 35 seconds to go. Sanders has got to do so. Oh, huge right hand. Come on. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. Pin him. La, 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 la. Pin him. It's over. Sanders fucking blew it.
Yeah. So did
huge uppercut. What the fuck?
What? I mean, you know, it is. It is. This is Holiday
They're
Havoc.
still going. It is Holiday Havoc. And it's madness. Like they refuse to let the clock stop.
I mean, there's animosity there. It's
There is animosity there, David Walsh. There is animosity. Holy shit.
I like that we had to like pull the plug on these guys.
We did.
I don't like they're still like in there, just confused. Discussion just doesn't care. He's just like whatever.
You guys gotta stop. You guys just gotta stop.
I mean, he could have just rung the bell, but instead he's just like standing there yelling at them, like,
Shut it down.
it's like, come on, man.
What are we doing next here? What's the next match?
I mean, this is Holiday Havoc, baby. It's we're all titles for all times.
What's the next title match coming up?
I mean, the next title match is, of course, the Lost Boys taking on Brick and Yasanafil.
Interesting. Very interesting.
The World Tag Team Championship. The Lost Boys have been on a bit of a tear. You know, they've been honestly. I mean, they're the most winningest of all the tag teams, and that we've had.
What is their record?
Their record, as it sits right now, is 5 title defenses.
Really?
Yep. Computer Collins and Foundation, Petrov and Federal Bell, the DSA, the Cops, and then the DSA again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I mean, that's impressive to me.
I mean, of course, the DSA, who knows what's going on. They've America Wright showed up with them once. He's been clearly watching the television series Lost.
What the hell?
What? Oh.
That is America Wright, and he is wearing...
Is he? Oh my god, he's wearing...
So...
He's dressed like Naveen Andrews from like the first episode of Lost.
Yes! Like in both Ferrari and Until Robert, they are dressed like Naveen Andrews towards the end of the series run.
I mean, he's still new to the series, so maybe that's just where he's at.
Chudley Cannon's pointing out that so far no champ has won their match.
Well, I mean, this is Holiday Havoc, so I mean, Philly technically.
Stop saying that.
No, Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yasanafil and Brick, baby, they've been trending all week. I'm feeling it.
Explain that, Walsh. What? Look at America Wright over there. What do you mean Yasanafil and Brick have been trending all week?
If you look on twitch.tv, there are clips of these fine gentlemen from their last match. It's been all over the place. Everybody's been watching. Everybody's been into it. It's been incredible. It's for two schlubby men. It's they actually might have some momentum going into this match against the best tag team of all time.
This is really interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean,
so Chudley says that there's no champ has won their match. That doesn't make sense to me. Well, I guess the scramble titles were
Scramble
was lost.
Hardcore.
Oh my
hardcore
God,
tag.
Gary beat Blaster.
Yeah, dude.
Well, Mike Bianchi kind of defended against boxing, but the word is, oh my God, look at Brick throwing both Ferrari. He might be co-champions now with boxing. His brother,
which is technically a loss. I mean,
Petty Acosta in October lost against the Steel Drum Band.
Yeah.
Philly defended because he just survived.
Apron dancing is definitely a new thing I want to catch on in the world. There's just people dancing on an apron.
Of course. This is pretty, my God. I am blown away. Like champions have survived, but no champion has outright won yet.
Yeah, there's been no victorious champion.
That's a big deal considering, I mean, it's not like, Sonophil and Brick are tough guys.
Oh yeah, Brick is on roids, baby. His body, he just doesn't work out,
And I really don't like this because Discussion Davis is out there.
Yeah, he's, I mean, look, sledding's blind, man.
But this is unfair because we saw that happen and they got knocked out by Wim.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can send Picaporte out there. He's just a guy who doesn't like to relent control sometimes. He likes the spotlight. He likes to be the guy, that everybody is talking about and paying attention to. So I feel like it's Discussion's fault, honestly.
No, I don't like
he wasn't even supposed to be a ref. He just wanted to be the first ref champion, and then he got stuck with it.
At this point, Discussion is reffing so much that if he loses against Wim, he gets like an automatic rematch just because of his reffing prowess.
No, you have to ref like a tournament to get the automatic.
He's reffing like a whole show. It's so far.
Well,
shit!
Picaporte's available, I'm sure.
That might have hurt until Robert both Ferrari surviving. Oh, both.
Wow,
looking really good. Good match so far, Walsh.
This is great. I mean, this is we're seeing a lot of tag action. We're seeing a lot of partners in flux. This is and Brick is just a guy
he's
who
grabbing his belly.
Ooh, Brick is a guy who likes to squeeze people.
He absolutely is a guy who likes to squeeze people.
He gives noogies. He does all these weird uncle nerve holds.
There's the Sonophil dancing on the ring. What the hell? Oh my God.
Sonophil, of course, with the apron cartwheel. All on theme for tonight's tag match of everybody plays around on the apron.
David Walsh, is this the fight before the co-main?
Yeah, it is actually. I mean, the co-main is computer and tech. Discussion and Wim is the main.
We're heading into the last of this. That is very exciting. I'm so happy that everyone came here, and I hope everyone has a great holiday. Dave.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Holiday Havoc is all about.
I'm the one who had to bring it up.
Well,
Brick just stands with his barrel old man chest out until Robert just bounces off.
There's no Ichabod here to remind us that it's Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. So it's hard to remember sometimes.
Dude, I'm calling it. Sonophil and Brick are gonna win.
That's what I was saying before. They've been trending, baby. They're hot. They're red hot. Everybody loves them. I don't know why. I guess Hot Topic pants are pretty cool now in wrestling.
Well, Sonophil has always been great. He deserves this. Whoa.
Sonophil is a guy who has not, he's been a historic scramble pan champion. He's been a .TV champion.
Oh!
This guy deserves better, and his Uncle Brick is going to carry him, just like Sam from Lord of the Rings.
I thought you meant just like Sam and Diane from Cheers.
No. This isn't Boston.
So far from Boston.
This is Belly Ribbon, Iowa. I actually went on a field trip to the Boston area when I was in grade school, and one of the moms saw the Cheers bar and left the field trip to get trashed at the bar.
That's nice.
It was the most New England thing possible.
America Right really kind of refusing to get involved here. Possibly thinking about how Desmond can be a constant, or no, he's not even that far. He's thinking about like what's the girl's name with the snotty brother, and like the detergent map inside the hatch. Like, oh my god, there's so much to this.
He's thinking about season 1 stuff. He's just
that's season 2. That's like as deep as it goes. Season 2. He's learning like that Desmond, that guy who's with him, the beard.
I appreciate SCFL. He took that big Saeed slam, and he definitely got to his corner, tagged out to Brick. He knows better, Murph calling for a Hee-Haw themed tag team.
It's like classic and appreciated television, but tag teams.
We have let's be real. We have a Pirates of the Caribbean basically themed tag team.
They've kind of gone by the wayside lately too.
Yeah, a man who dresses like Johnny Depp, and then a guy who just does methamphetamines. So it's really yeah. If anybody here is like younger than 30, like this whole everything we're talking about is very odd.
Yeah, we have a very interesting demographic here for sure.
This is a generation that grew up with Nick at Night, all right?
Andy Griffith was on when I got home.
Was it? Is that the show that starts off with the whistling?
He's in so many other things. Tim Conway. I think Tim Conway would enjoy SCFL. Is he alive?
I don't know. I don't even.
If he is, he's got to be. Tim Conway's an international superstar. Tim Conway's in so many good things, especially from the guy from Andy Griffith's show.
Well, the only Conway I know is Billy Conway, all right? Because Baston. Both Ferrari, usually the guy who gets the pinfall in these matches, I want to point out. The running Hudankan Rana is usually how he finishes off his opponents. I'm very curious to see if that's what happens here as well.
Whoa, huge splash! 540 senton. Brick coming in, breaks it up. That could have been the end there.
You don't do that right in front of Uncle Brick. Uncle Brick is a good uncle. He definitely thought about it for a minute, though.
Yeah. Wow, very dynamic camera shot there.
Yeah, very sexy, essentially.
This episode of SCFL, first assistant directed by Paul Thomas Anderson.
from he was channeling his Boogie Nights. Tim Conway still alive, says Murph. This is if you're watching this via the YouTube, you're missing out on a lot of great discussion that we have on Sunday nights at the Twitch.tv.
Thrilling, because the Tim Conway crowd in Twitch demographics really the middle of the Venn diagram.
Yeah, everybody's watching people play the fork knife game. And then talking about Tim Conway.
Well, there's a great Tim Conway movie with, let's see here.
Where he's in a cartoonish battle royal simulation and doing the dab dance thing.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Okay. Missing one hell of a match.
Apple Dumpling Gang is good.
Oh.
The Private Eyes.
Oh.
Very
Good tag.
film.
These guys are... I can't state this enough. These are tremendous tag teams.
Yeah, this
The only
is
thing
a
I know
great
about-
match. I called it.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about Night Court is 30 Rock, all right?
I never really got into Night Court. I watched it a little because I think the reruns were on Nickelodeon, maybe, or maybe they were on USA.
I don't know. The only
stretch.
really weird, like, wholesome show that I could probably mention is The Waltons, all right?
Brent Spiner is on Night Court.
Brent Spiner, baby.
Brent
course,
Spiner.
Of course, all his work to try to cheer Cheesesteak up for not...
Does GamePro even know about that?
I hope so.
Was GamePro here for the Brent Spiner situation?
Brent Spiner situation.
Oh,
My God. You know, until Robert, the fastest hands in the league. I just want to point that out.
I'm not sure. Wait, Brent Spiner was a baby Marty McFly?
No. Sentence fragments everywhere.
GamePro Wrestling, Brent Spiner actually himself sent in a Get Well cheesesteak data.
Get Well
picture.
Better.
We'll show that after this.
Yeah, he sent the Get Well Better photo to Cheesesteak Supreme. Via Hero.
Brent Spiner is everywhere.
A really emotional, Brent Spiner, quite a guy. On the ropes! Oh!
Wow.
Stopped watching after Ichabod get hit by a car and then went through a tournament for no reason.
That's the most hilarious. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh! Asanophil. What the hell? Bull Ferrari has a sledgehammer. Jesus!
Jesus!
On the Ropes is back. We've been asking about, Ichabod has not been around.
I sent a message to you, man, to be like, where are you? I miss you. I'm not this message, but just, hey,
Tommy Dreamer is SCFL canon now. On the Ropes has so much to catch up on. Bike Bianchi has been outed in Mexico. A lot is happening. I don't even know if On the Ropes knows that Bike Bianchi is also in Belly Ribbon while in Mexico, and he's in Belly Ribbon twice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's too bad about the school football team. We all understand how that goes. Nobody here in Belly Ribbon, Iowa accomplishes anything. Well, everybody's bike.
The officer fellow is Bike. Nate is Bike. We're getting deep into this match. A lot of long matches tonight. Another big 540 senton.
Jesus Christ. He's
Pump handle slam.
The
I
Lost
have
Boys
no
love
idea.
the pump handles.
No idea who there you go. Okay.
A lot of pumps, a lot of handles.
We're seeing
They're all
another
hot.
classic match here tonight. The Holiday Havoc 2.
Yeah, Holiday Havoc 2 is that mask versus mask match was pretty incredible, I thought. On the Ropes, he very well could beat Bike. Seeing a lot of big overturning sentons by both Ferrari. He's trying to win without the Whoa!
They did it!
Holy sh! I mean,
They
once
fucking
again,
did it!
these guys were trending, baby. It's wow. I'm kind of blown away.
79%? What is going on with Bix tonight?
He's in a bad mood. He really wanted
What?
He really wanted he loves Mexico. He really wanted to see Bike with his mask off, and it just, we were deprived that, and now he's all mad.
Walsh, I'd like to say that this continues, that no champion has defended a belt, which really freaks me out for this next match. What are we seeing next?
I mean, the next one is, of course, the U.S. Championship. The mug is on the line, baby. Computer Collins defending against Technology. Oi, Technology Cooper. Oi.
Oi. Jesus.
I mean, and of course, we've seen him somehow active on Twitter. Somebody could actually die in this match. Murph is correct. Computer Collins killed the youngest Supreme, Stromboli Supreme, a young man in his prime. I mean, I don't know. He was kind of a schlub. And of course, Technology Cooper has been involved with corpses multiple times. Technology rated Generic Tag Sandwich on Twitter this week. He has gone rogue on Twitter. It is what it is.
No, I don't know what that means, but Technology has been very active on Twitter. We do that much. Computer Collins already walking out. Things are just moving along tonight, Walsh. We're seeing such incredible matches, but like Biggs is being a dick about it.
Stromboli was perhaps schlubbier than cousin Rudy Murph. He was not a man who was in good physical condition. He was 18 years old when he passed, and his big thing was he didn't understand the concept of sex. He just didn't get it. It didn't make sense to him. He was a very confused boy.
Come on! This is
This is the match. This is the match that we've been waiting for.
Ron Harris. Look at that. Maybe.
Wow, he's stepping up. He's stepping up. I mean, he hit Ichabod.
Oh shit! Technology busts over Computer Collins hard way so bad. Oh my god! His
immediate, just a giant punch to the face, and it's like this
shit.
Let's be real here. This is two guys who punch pretty hard. This is gonna be a straight banger, all right? As is tattooed on his chest.
Unbelievably bloody, like so ridiculous that once again we've seen a very, very bloody show, despite the hardcore champion not bleeding in 30 minutes of an exploding barbed wire match. My god, did you see like his eyebrow just explode?
Yeah, it's really bad. Oh my god.
I mean, this is the co-main. Anything can happen. We still have discussion. Oh my god. I know.
I am concerned. I mean, this is Computer Collins is trying to get back in here, but we haven't really gotten the oys started yet.
What's interesting? Oh, there it goes.
Oh boy.
Oi! Oi! He's very uninspired. Technology with no weapons is just always just like this man attracts blood and gore.
He does. I mean, let's remind people that him and Zoning Zhang literally fought in a funeral parlor over the dead body of Alex Thompson, trying to take the hardcore title off of him. And then, of course, there had to be, that was not deemed a legal match for some reason, and they had to fight in the Belly Ribbon gym, where there was a dead body in the ring, and Sledding wore a tuxedo to be respectful. It was really, really fucking stupid.
We gotta find that video on YouTube. That's really.
I just remember him in his dumb tuxedo, like somehow a dead man, and you're respecting him by, like, and then the body was staining the ring.
Computer Collins saying, no, I want to fight in the ring despite the gore.
Yeah.
Both of these men, these are two of the hardest hitters in all of SCFL.
Absolutely.
It's really interesting because technology, like, he chooses to be hardcore in these hardcore fights.
Yeah.
Give up. Give up.
This is
It's
I like that he's really focused on the on trying to smack him in the cut. You know, he's really a focused gentleman for a guy who is so unfocused on Twitter.
Computer Collins very much. Oh shit. Computer Collins is getting his ass beat. Look at his stomps to the penis.
I mean, he wasn't expecting to be bloody. You know, blood changes people. You know, it really does.
2.9. Thank God, Computer. Come on. Like this division is so wild. Like between Wim, like who's now graduated the world title. Technology moves on. Like if karate is like a gatekeeper, like what a gatekeeper, you know?
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, is this like, you know, maybe have we all been underrating Technology Cooper for a long time, except for Tiger Stripe Pro, who isn't here right now, because you know he was hardcore champion twice, involved in some crazy fights, but
well, Technology, he's traveled a bit and fought in some of the other some like local leagues.
This is a guy who will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. It's I don't know. I'm
huge brainbuster from Computer Collins here.
Nice.
Computer Collins starting to come back. A nice little straight right there.
He's getting adjusted to being a bloody bastard. You know, it takes a while.
Huge splash.
Yeah.
Whew. Just body parts just mangled.
I mean, that was diving headbutt. It's one of his favorite moves from. You know, he didn't get to do that much in his hardcore matches because how do you climb up like barbed wire ropes? They're really weird and they don't really hold very well.
This is Computer Collins has lost a lot of blood, Walsh.
He really had. It's like probably not as much as Bike did, but it's a lot of blood.
Why?
And you know what's funny?
This is I feel like tonight should be this heartwarming night, but instead we've seen like 10, 12 people just bleed a lot.
Yeah. Except for Gary.
The one person that you would think.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is Computer is starting his crazy head dropping. He's just dropping this man on his neck and head. It's
2.9. Oh, ducks the lariat. Oi! Ron Harris is witnessing what I think is already a classic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of it as a hardcore match, but it's not. It's this is just. I can't believe how long these guys were just hitting each other. It's just
huge diving headbutt opens up that cut further. This is over too.
I like that he set it up with a headbutt. You know, he's just it's gratuitous. Well, I mean, of course, Dynamite Kid, one of the people who made the diving headbutt famous, passed away recently.
Holy shit! Huge combination.
A British man.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's a tribute. You know.
Oh! Computers
my
throws
God.
Technology on his head, rolls him up.
Come on.
2. This is living up to the hype here, Walsh.
The roll-up came. He was going for the banger spike. Of course, he earned the title shot by knocking Samantha Sugar
Oh
out
my
with that.
God! Technology reverses the full Nelson suplex. Oh, whoa! Technology gets the tap! Technology
Oh my
Cooper's the
God.
US champion!
Scorpion Deathlock.
Scorpion Deathlock, what the?
It was honestly, I mean, the sharpshooter, Bret Hart, of course, tapped out Steve Austin, who was covered in blood.
94%. Discussion
Wow.
Davis is so screwed. Oh my God, Walsh.
The Sandwich Master has taken his second major title.
This is so ridiculous. I don't know how I feel about this. Isn't this not good for a wrestling promotion to all of a sudden see all of like the champions like just change?
I want to point out none of this is an absolute shocker. I mean, honestly, this is like, I thought the Lost Boys would retain. I thought Computer would retain. Yeah, the crowd is absolutely made of cardboard. They're children, and they do craft fair stuff. Greeting, Action X-Tone.
Action X-Tone, hello. I'm blown away. The injured list continues possibly to be filled.
Yeah.
Walsh, I just want to kind of walk through what we've seen. You know, there's a new Scramble champion, right? I feel like there's a lot to talk about, honestly. There's a new Scramble champion. We have a new U.S. champion. Steel Drum Band has won.
Yeah, Steel Drum Band. I'm actually shocked by that one a little bit. Ron Lewis coming back from a really sexy injury.
even the Lost Boys have lost. It's oh shit. Hold on a second. Hey, I just want to say Carson Wentz is out. Nelson Aguilar caught a touchdown today. You want to know why? Because our guy Nick Foles is going to sneak in. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to make the wild card. We're going to make some noise in the playoffs. And my sciatica hurts until they're eliminated. All right, back to you guys. Why do we give the people the permission to cut in whenever they want?
I like that, like, people just keep cutting in on us.
It's so unfair. It's
Foundation's just spewing bullshit. Like, who cares? Like, I get it, the Philadelphia Eagles, but at the same time,
you know, we saw Bike Bianchi. We saw
a murderer.
We saw a murderer. This gentleman outed him in Mexico, and now here we are. Yeah. The world title fight, which I'd like to point out here. Look at 2 weeks ago. This is when Wim Nyman knocked out Discussion Davis. Let's rewind it just a little bit to take the kickboxing world title.
Yeah, I mean, it was Discussion's head was too red. It was too red for him to continue. He got hurt. Generic Tag does point out that Bradford Culpepper died because of a video game. I want to reiterate that.
It's very true.
But still, Wim Nyman had one of the best fights we've seen in ages. Evenly matched. It just came down to whose head was a little bit more red.
Namaste, hello.
I think this is great how everybody is explaining to Numbskull how a wrestling game of like WWE 2K18 at the time was involved in a involuntary manslaughter. This is the main event, folks. This is the big one.
Yeah, everyone should be paying attention here because
this is a big, sexy fight.
This is a very big, sexy fight. I mean,
Picaporte reffing the big match. I feel like we've been building to this for a long time. Wim, while Discussion was champion, Wim was being a .TV champion. Then he was U.S. champion. You know, he was working his way up to this, and he was one of the most dominant, not just champions, but overall competitors that we've seen in our 1 year of SCFL Pro. I don't know. And of course, Discussion's title reign was historic and epic. He beat 52 men in one night.
True.
You know, that can't be overstated enough.
We do suggest to the people in there, visit our YouTube. You can see the sad manslaughter in the link above. And there are plenty of articles. We have everything, including tonight's full card on SCFLFirePro.com.
Yeah.
I mean, Walsh, like we've seen a night of classics. And I feel like tonight is this main event is just going to be another classic.
Yeah. I don't know who wins this, to be honest with you. Discussion, of course, coming back from a really bad injury, won the world title under, let's be real, weird circumstances. Wim, of course, was supposed to be in the title tournament, and instead there was 3 Bike Bianches. I don't know anymore.
Well, Wim had no reason to be in that tournament, I'd like to point out.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Crushed to the nuts there. Discussion Davis has been refereeing all night, Walsh. How much is that going to affect him?
I mean, you know, I think it's just going to be a convenient excuse if he loses.
But it's also a reason as Wim goes flying out. It's a legit reason.
You know, is it though? Is it? I mean, you know, Discussion made his own bed. You know, he had to get that title shot by being a referee in the first place. He betrayed his friend Bike Bianche, who would go on to murder a man. You know, there's a lot of weird.
Bike Discussion just runs into the corner, gets embarrassed, and then walks back. He's better than that. This is the most decorated world champion of all time. He has no upper lip. Very afraid of raccoons. Oh, he's been through hell and back, Walsh. For anyone to disrespect this man is what?
Always Discussion's biggest fan, and that's okay. Everybody's got their favorites. I don't know. This is arguably the two best competitors that SCFL has in the ring for the first time outside of kickboxing. I don't know.
Is that true? This is the first time they've ever wrestled? That's incredible. So,
yeah, this is this is a big deal.
Oh, big head kick from Discussion Davis there. I mean, Wim Nyman, we don't know what's... Oh, my God, Wim. It seems like something is off. The ring is, like, shifted a foot or so. And everybody is just very awkward. Beautiful kicking combo. Now Discussion going up top. Oh, big double hammer fist there. And then a splash. Hell yeah, Discussion looking good.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of top rope maneuvers from a guy as big, and he's not old, but he looks old. Like Discussion. It's
well, he got frightened by a raccoon fight many moons ago. I'd like to say hello to Romantic Misery. I want to say thank you to everybody out there for tuning in tonight in this very special evening. 8 titles on the line. Discussion Davis 2.9 with a chance here to become the only champion who has effectively defended their title with a pin or submission. God forbid that not happen. I am openly rooting for Discussion.
You always are, though. This guy...
It's more interesting. I think great champions are very interesting. People are like, oh, I want to see the belt move around. No, I want to see somebody dominate for a really long time.
You mean like Wim did as both the .TV and US
Which
champions?
I loved. I thought that was great. That was incredible. Wim,
in a Discussion,
the best
had
US
his
champion
time.
ever.
He had his time. You know, he had his time as a dominant world champion. Why is his current reign like involving like fighting literal bums? Like, come on.
He isn't. And Discussion's time is now still. Like, he's still in his prime. He's a young man.
He fought Picaporte and then Chucky Murphy.
Chucky Murphy, who is a very tough former world champion.
He's retired.
Discussion Davis retired him.
Well, the man was in there with his head wrapped because of concussions. Like, it's indefensible that a man of his prestige has to be padding his record like that. Wim didn't pad his record.
It's not padding the record. Picaporte earned his title shot by refereeing the tournament. Like, you're the one who's being ridiculous here. Choke slam to the face.
Oh.
Like, Picaporte absolutely earned his #1 contendership shot. And there it is, the Razor's Edge.
The champions fall.
Oh, 2.9.
Oh, man, nobody kicks out of the champions fall. I'm just calling it. This is, it's in the air, all right?
Out discussion. I'd be so upset if every single title changes hands except for .tv and Shoot Fight. Both draws, two draws.
Technically, the Shoot Fight championship is probably split down the middle. This is Let Lou literally pulling a Solomon, and neither man cares enough about the holster to not have it cut in half.
God, brutal crossface.
Oh my God! Come on, tap him out. I mean, pull on his lip. You know what I mean? Don't pull on his chin. I don't know how the co-championship's going to work.
No one really does. No one never seen a Shoot Fight go to the judges. No one has ever seen a Shoot Fight even go past midway through the 3rd round. Wim looking beautiful.
Discussion's 25 years old, Romantic Misery. He's a young man who trauma has made him look like an old man.
Trauma. All it was, like, he literally learned the martial arts because he was attacked by a gang of raccoons.
It was one raccoon. Don't exaggerate for him. Like,
I don't know about
ridiculous.
that.
Look, both men have kicked out of the other guy's respective finisher. We saw the champions fall, the backdrop hold. This is a damn good match. Oh my God, the omoplata crossface. It's Wim is really bringing the fight to discussion. This is incredible.
Action Axton saying he lives his life a 3-second count at a time. He belongs in the SCFL chat room. Oh, yeah. Reverse suplex.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, beautiful right hand counter. Just discussion getting thrown around here.
Oh my God. This
suplex.
Is starting to get tense. This is starting to get tense, all right? The backdrop hold in the corner, I mean, that could have been it if it wasn't in the ropes.
I can't believe some of the fights that we've seen tonight, Walsh, you know.
I mean, it's been a good night. It's been a good night of action.
I'm so happy to hang out with everyone. Oh my God, Wim going up top. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, that was very 80s, but my God, you know, the damage that can do.
Yeah.
Onto Wim's knees.
I mean, that was still I don't know why you would jump that far to do a double axe handle, but it's SCFL and it's the biggest show of the year. So, and the holidays are coming up. I don't know. I don't know.
I'd like to point out that we have, Mr. Bianchi's end of holiday. He always waits a few weeks so everyone can relax, and then he has his party. He doesn't want to get in the way of family and.
Well, he wants it to be non-denominational too. You know, he doesn't want it to be like linked with like Christmas or.
So when is it? January 6th or 7th, I believe. They're gonna.
Yeah.
He's gonna have his holiday party. So it's like all of these people, for the blood that they've spilled, for everything that's happened, they're all gonna get together.
Oh.
Action asking, where's the 10 count? There really is.
These referees aren't.
Sometimes there are 10 counts. It depends on the referee that's in there. One of the referees is blind. In fact, the guy who's holding the holiday party will be blind next week. Well, I shouldn't say that. Hopefully he washes his eyes, but he's blind. He's the one hosting the party, but I'm going to assume that he's not going to wash his face and continue to be blind. I know that we actually are going to be talking to him.
Cute body. Oh. I'm starting to feel Wim is really, he's throwing everything he can at discussion, and discussion not budging here. I don't know. You can't see his eyes.
Giovanni
God.
can wash his face, it's true. 22
We've
minutes
seen-
of this world title match. Will Discussion be the only man to retain his title via pinfall or via submission or knockout?
I don't know.
Huge
Discussion.
big boot.
Oh my God. Discussion, of course. Couple of big 60-minute draws with Miles Manhoof.
This man has been through so many wars, including a 3-hour backyard barbecue bash.
Well, that was actually Sledding's last party. I don't know what happens at this one. Maybe he has to do. Maybe he's going to beat 52 people again. I don't know. Let's also remember he had a draw against Let and Xylophonist.
3! Whoa! Discussion wins! Discussion's the
What?
only person to do it!
Wow.
They're 1-1 now. Kickboxing versus wrestling. What the hell? I call it 1-1. Let's one more
Yeah.
time. That match was awesome. 100. We get a 100 in the main event, Walsh. Hell yeah. Screw you. You're such a whim lover and you know it.
Well, he's better than Discussion.
Oh, well, clearly he's not.
I don't know about
Hell
that.
yeah. Walsh.
I don't know anymore.
Discussion retains. Huge win after getting knocked out 2 weeks ago. Holiday Havoc is over. What a night.
I mean, we like to thank everybody for coming out.
Wait. Whoa.
Yes,
What?
I look forward to 1 week.
What is happening
2 weeks
now?
from today, January 6th, when we have my holiday party. My eyes. I invited everybody. Everybody will come to the party, I hope. Oh, my eyes. Giovanni, help me. My eyes. And you will hopefully see me in 2 weeks. Hopefully I see you. My eyes. Okay. Holiday party.
And that's Sledding walking around in the rain.
He just
Screaming.
needs to rinse his damn eyes out.
Why is it the rain cleaning his eyes? January 6th, a week from today is off. It's not happening.
Yeah, we're taking apparently for the new year rest and refresh, so Discussion can
refresh.
I don't know, and Sledding can Sledding just needs to wash his face.
He needs to wash his face. Walsh, let's talk about tonight. Even with America Right in the corner of the Lost Boys have lost the title. The title. There's so much that happened. So much that has happened. We've technically got shoot fight champions. The hardcore title is now Gary's. I'd like to point out that Data. Remember when that a month ago happened? Yeah. Well, Sanders is back. Cheesesteak is in his place, and the .TV title is still around the waist of Philly Supreme. You know, I'm exhausted.
Wow.
The Bike Bianchi has been outed.
Yeah, he has.
It's been an incredible Holiday Havoc, Walsh. Holiday Havoc 2.
Yeah. Holiday Havoc 2, and yes, that poster is quite creepy.
Wow, Prince Harmon, thank you so much.
Donating to charity.
Yeah, that's awesome. We totally appreciate that. That's really cool. That is a great way to end the year. Discussion, the only person, but I feel like he's going to be fighting Wim again. Like, this is incredible.
I think that was a very hotly contested match.
It was.
And of course, I will admit that poster was pretty creepy of a young boy watching Sledding trudge around in the rain in his underwear.
It is. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the show. But let's keep in mind that this is what we saw. Let's look really quick.
I want you to imagine the worst person your mind is capable of imagining. Close your eyes and let your mind drift to a dark place. It's a cold place where everything is quiet, in some distant corner of the universe. Everything dies there. There is no oxygen, no light, and most importantly, no hope. Now imagine what could survive in that environment. Imagine a reptilian soul, perhaps an incubus or succubus who survives by making love to a dying star. It is a creature that's evil for evil's sake, living in the darkness, the only creature aware of its own wickedness. I have seen this creature. I saw it clinging to my blind father. My poor unseeing father's sledding Bianchi has been living in the dark for days. He's been traversing the void. He might as well be alone in some distant galaxy where reptilian hunters prey on helpless wanderers. It is cold, and he is alone. He needs me now more than ever. But I know the name of the reptile who's hunting my father. His identity is no secret, because unlike my father, I can see in the dark. My vision has traveled billions of miles to a place where light and oxygen are afterthoughts, and my awareness has settled upon this lonely monster at the corner of existence. His name is Giovanni. Also, I'm really looking forward to the holiday party. I hope they have crepes. The kind with the sprinkles. That would be delightful.
All right, Walsh. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Whew.
You're the best. Thank you all, everyone out there. Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Bye.